Good morning from day 9. We are going home today, and I'm glad that we changed our itinerary. Last night it was wet. It rained all night long. It was warm though, fairly warm. This campsite here at Willow has been warm both nights that we stayed at it, but it was heavy rain all night. The first night and this night we had mice problems, so Deborah had one actually crawling on her inner mesh part of her tent, and then it would come visit me, but it was just crinkling around on my ground sheet, so never actually tried to get on my tent, thank God, because that would scare me. So kind of glad to be leaving this campsite, because yeah, mice are not my friend. You can see how wet the tent is this morning. Well, it's day 9. Wow, crazy to think that. We've been out here for 9 days. It's been amazing. It's been quite the journey. Bit of me is sad to be going home today, but I'm also pretty excited to be going home. Getting a little homesick. And yeah, it'd just be nice to sleep in an actual bed and to actually have a shower, because you know, 9 days of stink on is never a good thing. So glad to be going home, but definitely gonna miss this place. It is absolutely beautiful. If you ever have a chance to get up in these parts, I would definitely recommend the loop that we did, because I definitely want to come back, because it's one of those places that, you know, it's worth seeing more than once. We're just packing up, just finishing up. Everything's wet and a little bit cooler this morning, but not too bad. And we should be hitting the trail here probably within the next 15 minutes. Deborah's just finishing up over there, her wet, soppy tent. So we're kind of glad that we don't actually have to have another night out here, because everything is really wet today. What a pretty sight this morning. The fog just lingering by the mountains. Sure gonna miss this place. We are on trail. It is a little bit muddier today so far, and yeah, we have another day of a lot of willows to go through, so we're gonna begin wet. We now know why they call this Willow Creek, because it's willow patch after willow patch. We have some fresh snow in the mountains over there. Wasn't there yesterday when we were coming through. Check out the snow on that one. Well, Deborah and I are convinced that there's no bears in here. There have been no signs of bear activity except for Little Heaven side up starting McLaren, but that was the only trail that we had actually seen any kinds of bear activity. The only animals on this trail are whiskey jacks, grouse, and mice, and a few birds here and there, and squirrels. But that is it, folks. Rained quite a bit last night to have soppy trail conditions, because all the other days the ground just soaked up any kind of rain we got overnight, but this is the first day on trail that we actually have puddles and signs that it is dirty and wet and muddy out here. Deborah is getting muddy.
It's true.
She doesn't usually get muddy.
I don't get muddy, so you know it's wet. And like, look, you're still so much worse than me.
I'm pretty muddy too. We're only a kilometer in. Well, we are back at the gate at the Willow Creek Warden's Cabin, which means we've went 2 kilometers. Snow on those mountains as well. Man, a week out here. That's all it takes for things to cool off. The area. The one at Willow Creek gets the best views on this trail, in our opinion. But
this is a close second.
This definitely is a close second. And we are headed that way. After you, ma'am.
Okay.
Can't you do it? This is starting to remind me a little bit of my hike through the West Coast Trail a couple months ago. Pretty mucky. That just tells you on how much it did rain over the last couple days, because this was bone dry when we came in 9 days ago. Well, we are heading towards the Willow Section now, so hopefully it's not as muddy in there as it is here, because definitely pretty mucky. But we're hoping it dries up. Pretty spectacular in here. Like, look at this. Just coming through the meadows again. And we are headed that way. We've done almost 5 kilometers, so we are almost a third done today. So just another 11 or so to go. Well, we thought we'd be drier in this section, but yeah, it's pretty deep.
Just above my ankle.
Thank goodness we're going home today.
Yeah.
Should we walk through since we're wet? Or should we find a detour? Deborah's going that way. I'll follow her. Aww. So sad. Something got this gross. And the sad part is it doesn't even look like it really ate it.
Yeah.
Aw, poor birdie. Rest in peace, my friend. We are back to dry ground. Hallelujah. Not sure on how long it will last, but take it while we can. Even though we're convinced that there are no bears out here and in these willows, we're still practicing bear safety and doing our bear calls, because you just never know. Plus we just like to, you know, the sound of it. 9 days of hooting and hollering, you know, it doesn't get old at all. Does it, Deborah?
Yeah, it's not old at all. I mean, I love it. I want to hear it more. So much more.
It is day 9 and I still have candy left. That doesn't happen. And I only brought 2 bags, so pretty stoked that I get to have all of these today.
Proud of you.
It's a big accomplishment for me. We also have something else to celebrate today.
We do?
Yeah, we do.
What's that?
What is today? It is Deborah's longest day on trail.
It is.
She has made, yeah, her longest day on trail. Yesterday was mine at day 8, and today is Deborah's at day 9.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
Pretty good, actually. Thinking back to my 8-day experience, way worse shape than I am now. I feel pretty good.
I think
I'm not in nearly as much pain on this trip as I was on my first one, so.
I think we have both came a long way, and this trail has definitely made us grow and challenged us, and yeah, it's
but
been...
also shown us how much we have grown and what we're capable of.
Yeah, we are capable of anything that we put our minds to.
That's right.
We are awesome.
We are awesome.
And at the end of this, when we finish today, we should have hit 144 kilometers. Like, that is crazy. That is, like, my longest trail was West Coast Trail, and that was 75. So this is basically double that in like 2 more days. I can't believe it.
That's crazy.
We are rock stars.
We really are.
It's been a great backpacking trip, and yeah, it's kind of bittersweet that we are going home. But at the same time, I think I'm ready. Thank goodness I'm going home, because my pants are dirty and they are wet. Oh man. We will be crossing this creek, and then we're on the home stretch. I'm curious if it's going to be lower than it was when we crossed coming through. It doesn't look any lower. Not like Willow Creek. With us being, feet being wet already, we're not even going to bother taking our shoes off, just because, you know, there's no sense, since we're finishing today anyway. We've got dry shoes and clothes at the car waiting for us, so we're just going to cross with shoes. Less work, right?
Yep.
Quicker.
No point in getting 2 pairs of shoes wet.
We got this.
Yeah.
Well, that crossing wasn't bad at all. Nice and quick. It was cold. My feet are cold now. They were cold before, but now they're even colder. It's quite cool out here this morning. Doesn't seem to be warming up. We think it's about 5 degrees according to my little thermometer that I have, which is pretty cold, and it's 10:40. So we are officially out of the Jasper National Park, and now we are in the Wilmore. Well, the Wilmore has been climbier than what I remember. I don't remember this much elevation loss going out, but I guess that's because we were going downhill. And now we're going uphill, and we're tired. So as we're coming to the last few kilometers on trail and of this epic journey, I figured I'd just come on and say a few things. One of the main reasons for taking this trip was to challenge myself and see what I'm capable of. You know, with being out basically in unknown territories, not having any idea of what 3/4 of the trail was like, am I able to come out here, face my fears, and survive out here for 10 days and not get too scared, and, you know, just have everything that I need in my pack? Can I do it? That was one of the questions that I had, was emotionally, I just wasn't sure, you know, if I could. And even though our journey's coming to an end 1 day earlier than expected, I know that I can. You know, we've faced our fears. I've had a great partner to be able to share this journey with. We make a great team, and yeah, you know, it's been one hell of an adventure. Other reasons, you know, that I've came out here just to get away from everyday life, just the hustle and bustle of, you know, work and everyday stress. So I was really looking forward to getting a reset and coming out here and, you know, trying to find some answers, you know, do some soul searching. Did I find all the answers that I was looking for? No. Did I find some? Maybe. But you know, it's just been, it's one of those things that, it's just been, I don't know, I just kind of lost for words. We think we're the only ones out here.
We're pretty sure we're the only ones out here.
So, we have a song for you folks.
Yes. Ready?
Okay. I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. Beating of our hearts is the only sound. There you have it, folks.
That is our glorious trail singing.
Well, we were two girls going into the forest to lose our mind and find our soul. And now we are coming out and we are feeling energized. I know I am anyway. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel strong, powerful, and just like willing to take on whatever the next journey has in store for us.
Yeah.
I think if we can tackle this trail and the remoteness of it and just the uncertainty of everything and being out here basically almost by ourselves. Sure, we met a few people, but we tackled this trail by ourselves and we did it, and feeling just so blessed and so strong. And yeah, I think we are willing to take on our next adventure wherever that may be.
Oh, heck yeah.
Maybe it will be the Wilmore.
I would like that.
Yeah, I think we are ready to maybe explore some more remote trails and trails that are a little bit less traveled than the ones that we're used to, because to me, I think they're just a little bit more rewarding. And after having done this trail and seeing just what Mother Nature really has in store for us, you know, you don't have to go far in order to see such beautiful country. You can just basically go in your own backyard, and if you're willing to explore and put the work into it, you're gonna find such beautiful country. And I'm so glad that we took the chance and the risk of coming out here, because if we hadn't, we wouldn't have seen all the beautiful, beautiful mountains, the ancient wall, McLaren's Pass, just little heaven. Just everything about this trail has been amazing, and I am so happy that we just took the map, we found a route, and we said, let's do it. We got this, because girl power.
Yeah.
Right? We are warriors. We are back at the junction where we went to the Willow Creek trail, and we could have continued on to the Wilmore on the mountain trail, but we are heading that way. We only got a couple K left, and we are definitely now on the home stretch. I said earlier that we were going into the wilderness to lose our minds and find our souls. And I think we officially, on day 9, have actually lost our minds. Right? Why is that, Deborah?
Because we're singing!
Yeah, it took us 9 days to just start randomly belting out songs on the trail. So, yeah, we have officially lost our minds. We have made it. Wow. We have hiked 9 days, 144 kilometers. Man, that feels good. I am lost for words right now. I just thank you, Deborah, for coming on this journey with me.
Thank you.
It's been epic.
Yep.
It's been one for the books. And we freaking rock.
We do rock.
We freaking rock.
Yeah.
I said I didn't want to cry on camera, but I'm crying.
Keep it raw and real. What hiking does. The emotions that it brings out.
Yeah. And our legs carried us. They didn't want to, folks, I tell you.
Yeah, they were fighting it.
My knee has been bothering me. My feet have been bothering me. I've had to, you know, just kind of get past the pain and just keep on going. But
dig deep and
yeah,
keep going.
Mind over matter, and we have done it. And I'm still standing, and that's all that matters. And I can't wait to do the next one, even though my body is ready for a rest. It's ready to recover for a few days, but I can't wait for the next epic journey. Yeah. Well, folks, the car is still here. Hope I still have the keys in my pocket,
And hope it starts.
if not, we have a long way out.
Oh my God, no, I'm not walking home.
Let's see if this baby will start. Well, we are changed and we're warming up, and we got the heated seats on, and we're ready to hit the road. Man, it's cold out there, and being wet the last probably half the trail, it was raining, so we got cold and wet, and so it's nice to put on some fresh clothes and feel half like a human anyway. Definitely don't smell like a human yet, but I do have clean clothes on. My hair has seen better days, but you know, overall, not bad for 9 days.
Yeah,
hey?
you look good for 9 days.
I'm nice and cozy with my sweater and my yoga pants, and Deborah forgot a sweater. She's in a tank top, so she's in her stinky hiker shirt.
Stinky hiker shirt, because I didn't think it'd be this cold.
She can't get enough of it, I guess.
Yeah, I don't want it to end.
She doesn't want the hiker stink to end, and I get stuck driving home with her. How lucky am I?
You stink just as bad as I do still.
Actually, we don't smell each other, so
yeah.
We're not sure if that's a good or bad thing, right? Like, we were wondering.
Do we really stink at all? I don't think we do.
I started to smell myself a little bit, but I'm like, do I actually smell that bad? And we were having that conversation because I couldn't smell Deborah, and I'm like, could she smell me? And yeah, you know, but
and we couldn't smell the guys either, and that says something.
Yeah, so I think after a while your noses just get immune, and yeah, you just all smell the same and you don't really care.
Yeah.
So I should have left the deodorant home. I could have saved a couple ounces.
Yeah, same. Now we know for next time.
Yeah, deodorant
it really
is
can
home.
be ditched.
And I want you to successfully say, see, I've lost my mind. I wanted to come on and say we successfully did 9 days, 144 kilometers, and no bears. That was, right?
No bears, not even in the parking lot.
One of my biggest fears coming out here in such a remote area was the bears. And on night 2, there might have been a bear, but we didn't see it, so that doesn't count.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. It only counts if you see him.
Yeah, we only saw the proof that he left us a nice little
He left us a present.
Yeah, coming out of the camp. But that doesn't count. But besides that, no bears. No bears.
No.
9 days in such remote country.
Right.
And we didn't come across any bears.
No.
Well, folks, we are pretty excited because we have NW. Let's see what's in the bag.
Item number 1. Onion rings.
Oh, yummy. We can share those.
I have sweet potato fries.
Mmm.
Got some regular fries for Barb.
Yummies.
A delicious teen burger for Barb.
I'm so excited. Look at that.
And I have a classic mama burger.
We are gonna enjoy this.
Oh yeah, baby.
Thank you for coming along on our journey, and until the next one. But for now, we have some A&W to eat. Yummies. Goodbye.
Bye.